Alright guys, what is up? It is your boy Defness45 coming back at you with another stream with my GPP picks for the main slate tonight. We have 14 games. I am actually heading to the game shortly here in Minnesota. Let's go Twins. You kind of know I'll be on some Twin stacks as they continue to stay hot with the bats, and the pitching has been on fire. So, a couple things I'm going to touch on real quick. My pitchers for tonight are going to be Luis Castillo. He is spendy. I get it. Verlander will be popular. Glasnow will probably be popular. But those are the guys. I'm on Luis Castillo for the Reds against the Giants. I'm going to breeze through a little quicker this time as well because I'm kind of in a rush. Got to get out of here soon. And then, so I'm not going to go through every pitcher. You guys can see that for yourselves. But German Marquez, I love as well against the Padres. And then I'm going to roll with my boy in Minnesota, Jake Odorizzi. Let's get it. Odorizzi. It's kind of a tongue twister, kind of a twister here. But kind of some crunches here. Like, really one I like would be like something like this or like this. My stacks are going to be obviously Twins. I'm going to go Polanco, Kepler, Rosario. Might have a little Mitch Garver in there. Angels are going to be a stack as well. You could do almost 4 to 5 man. La Stella, he's batting leadoff. Simmons at third. Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani. And then I'll be sprinkling in some Red Sox as well. Maybe a little bit of Red Sox stack. Moreland, Benintendi, and JD Martinez. I'll pay down at catcher. Probably just punt Maldonado for the Royals for most of it. Kind of like what Cruncher does here. So just run through real quick. If we do Marquez, we do Odorizzi. You bring down Maldonado at $2,500, cheap. Still keeps our salary up there a bit. First base, I'll probably have a little bit of Marwin Gonzalez as well for the Twins because he's cheap. You can get him down here at, let's see, Votto's not a bad play. I don't mind Votto either, but Gonzalez at $3,400. You could even go here. Second base, probably like Altuve as a one-off at 4,600, right? But La Stella at 4,300 leading off is a great play as well. Just continue to roll with Carpenter at third. He's just still too cheap, $3,800. His ceiling, we're playing GPPs here, so another thing I'll talk about if guys are not familiar. GPP, we're looking for guys that have a high ceiling, right? That could have a 2-home run game, 3-home run game, that are going to knock some things out. That's what we're looking for, high point, high upside. There's some players where they just don't have as high upside. Anybody in baseball can hit a home run. I get that. But not a lot of guys are going to have 2 home run games or could potentially have 2 or 3 home run games. So that's the kind of things we're looking for, right? Shortstop, Polanco is very expensive. Twins are not cheap, but they're well worth paying for, I would say. I don't know how much Rosario at $5,200 I'll get because, your money really drops here. But here's where we could go. Gonzalez. Well, we got Gonzalez already in there. Never mind. Kepler's $4,500, so maybe you go there. You put Kepler in at 1, drive that salary back up a little bit. I was really on Gregory Polanco as well and found out he's not playing. He's always a nice cheap option. I don't mind Brian Reynolds for Pittsburgh against Wainwright, $3,500. It's a little bit of a savings, right? So you back up 4,400. You could even throw a little Buxton at there on the bottom. He's been great at the bottom of the order. He's a double machine, right? So maybe we just do a little Buxton, something like this. So this is kind of what you'll be looking at, or a look will be like, right? That's what Marquez and Odorizzi. Again, you could go Twin stacks, Angel stacks, Red Sox stacks. Those are the stacks I'm going to be on. So let's plug this in here, and then I'm just going to show you guys kind of my lineups. What my lineups look like right now for FanDuel. A lot of Odorizzi and Marquez. I got one Meta in here. Castillo, like I talked about. I mean, these are the guys I talked about, right? So, it's kind of what my lineups are looking like. In FanDuel, Dyson's great. He's cheap. Reynolds, $2,600, right? Senzel's been heating up. He's leading off. So, guys, don't be afraid. Again, it's GPPs. Anything goes. There's really not a bad play. But again, when you're playing guys, a guy that I watch a lot always says, play good players, right? So play guys that have potential, have high upside, are going to get you those points, because we're looking for high points, GPP. We're not looking for all right, just, as cash. That would be more cash play. Cash play is just more of a consistent guy who's going to get a certain amount of points consistently. GPP, you're looking for guys that have a high ceiling, right? So they can hit 2 home runs, 3 home runs. They can get close to a cycle. They can do things like that. There are players that can, and there's players that really, probably can't. Or at least in the certain matchups they're going up against as well. So keep that in mind, guys. Tomorrow and Sunday streams will be a little bit longer. I'm going to go a little more in depth because it's a weekend again. I don't have to worry about sales calls, and talk to you guys a little bit more and touch on some more things and kind of dive in more into the slates. During the week, I just try to give you kind of what my plays are, what I'm on, give you guys an idea. But you guys all have an awesome night. I'll be at the ballpark. Go Twins. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Defness45. Otherwise, I will see y'all soon. I'll be back tonight after the game with a rip of some Tier 1. Got some Tier 1 baseball. So I'll be ripping that tonight when we get back. Alright, guys. Have a great night. Peace!